Target's After Christmas Day Sale. Hi, you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in with me. I'm off to Target once again just to see what is lingering there at Target that you can still get for 50% off. I went the day after Christmas and I just went again to let you guys know there are a few items if you haven't been able to make it to the stores. Yeah, I know after Christmas you want to rest or get right back to work, so it's kind of hard. But right now there are still a few items. Look at these platters. These things right now in the kitchen area are 50% off right now. So I did get a few things that were normally $20 and I was able to get them for $10. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. For some reason, all of the food is 30% off. But if you are looking for your little doggies and didn't buy them anything for Christmas, but now you might be able to because all these items are for $5 or so. So not bad at all. They're normally priced at $9.99. So you would get those for about $5. So now is the time for our little doggies. All these little cans and spoons, cookie cutters, a good deal on these because they are normally about $1 for these spoons and cookie cutters. So you could get a few of these for just 50 cents, just depending if you want more cookie cutters. They are 50% off right now. I got the snowflake and the star in the beginning of the holiday season, but right now they are fully stocked with cookie cutters, and for 50 cents you can just kind of put them into your cupboard and call it a day. The star you could really use anytime. This little pusher makes a little print also for 50% off. I love these little tiny gingerbread. Sometimes I like to get fancy and cut fruit with the cookie cutters like strawberries, and that little tiny one was catching my eye. But also these little cans, I love these. You could really storage anything in these. The home decor is 50% off as well. And there were a few items. I wouldn't say there is a ton, but there are a few items that are again still lingering. All of the Christmas lights, some garland. I like to buy garland right now because it is so expensive, I feel like. And for 50% off, amazing deal. I had been eyeing these two and I did end up getting the tree, but it was so hard for me to decide. I really like both of them. And again, $20 regular price, but with the 50% off, I was able to get that for $10. So those high priced items for $20 to $25, I feel like really makes a big difference because Target's items are such good quality items. This was like a wreath hanger. It came with some candles or a candle holder. I had not seen those in the past. This one as well I thought was very pretty. Gold embellishments with the little berries here. They still have, again, a few of these items still lingering. They are getting bare. I will say that the aisles are getting bare and you see them already ready to stock. The Valentine's candy, I saw the candy coming out. I love this wreath. It is so large and pretty. So something like that would be really worth buying right now with the 50% off. And when you use your red card, if you do have a red card with Target, you could use it and get an additional 5% off. I always like to do that and pay it right away just to get the best buck. Items like these garlands, I especially love to get on clearance because I feel like they are such a great deal. I love garlands so much, and those are all going for about $5. There were a few more of these white trees. These white trees got added later on in the holiday season, so I'm assuming that's why they still have a lot of these. They are so nice and pretty. They're heavy. Here's another garland. They had a few bit of options in the garland section, or in the banners, I'm sorry. Banner. It's a banner. I don't know why I was saying garland, but that is a banner. They had a few of the banners. This one here lit up. I feel like that's another good one for $10. Then if you just like to stock up on items that you don't want to pay full price next year, I always like to get a few boxes, bags, and wrapping paper. I did have to get a few lights this year because a few of mine went out this year. So I'm getting prepared for next year already just because it does end up saving you some money. This little guy here, that's another good buy if you do not want to pay full price. All of these bins right now are for about $9. Again, I do not know why the food isn't 50% off. I feel like because it is food, especially holiday food, it should be 50% off. But I am going to go back in a few days because I feel like they are going to end up marking this down. I feel like there is too much food still in these aisles that they need to get rid of. But I will keep you guys posted as soon as I see that it is marked down a little bit more. I will let you guys know. So right now, all of these items, again, are for 30% off. Decent deal, but I want to buy things at 50% off right now. So let's go ahead and see what else they have going on. They do have a lot of candy canes and cocoa bombs. I personally love cocoa bombs, so I did get some of those. You can never go wrong. And something like this you can kind of just keep in your pantry when you're ready to make a little cookie. I had ended up getting a little cookie at Walmart. Now, all of Walmart stuff, even the food, everything is pretty much 50% off. I'm waiting for this to go 50% off. I know that it has to. This is like cheese and sausage in these things. I know there's probably preservatives galore, but it has to go. I feel like it has to go on sale if they are still on the shelves in the next few days. I was looking at those eggs, the Kinder eggs, because my kids love those. And I do feel like they're so expensive. Normally, they're about $2.30 egg, so that's kind of high. So the 30% off does help a little, especially when they're not as much, I feel like. So if you are looking for candies, I did see quite a bit of people buying the candies. So I'm sure that those items like candy might sell out quicker than those gift baskets and the charcuterie boards. But for now, again, still 30% off. I hadn't seen these peppermint junior mints like this. I thought that they were so cute because they were individually packed in some real small boxes. So as you can see here, the shelves are pretty packed. I love those little cherry cordials. Then they just have some more of these little funfetti cupcake kits. I thought that was kind of cute here. One thing I was searching for were paper plates and napkins, things like those I get excited for. And I did find some. I did pay about $1.25 for two different plates that I got. Some were candy cane plates and some were larger plates. So those types of things I was so excited to get. I always like to have some paper plates and they're so expensive. Everywhere you really can't find good paper plates for cheap. Dollar Tree, of course, has some, but I do like the ones with the little candy canes on them. Like these are the ones here, but they had different options. I know it's only a 10 count, but they were normally about $2.25 or so. All right, you guys, I want to thank you so much if you stuck with me through to the end. I hope to see you in tomorrow's video. Happy shopping. You guys stay safe out there. Bye.